Good evening, guys, and welcome to the stream. I'll be starting in a moment. Okay, so welcome to Transport Fever 2. So basically, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to just do a free roaming map, basically. I'm just going to do a small map, probably in like a European setting, so a temperate setting, not somewhere too dry, not somewhere too hot, things like that. You know, just a small map, less hills, just to get used to the game, basically, because it's not something I've ever played. I'm going to stick to a European setting. Let's go for something a bit more recent. Say 1960. And we'll go with easy since I've never played it. So, good evening, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. I've never played it before. It's brand new, pretty much to me. I've never touched anything like this previously. I played like Railroad Tycoon and stuff when I was a lot younger, but nothing like this. First time I've ever played it on the channel. So, just loading in. Shouldn't be too much longer, hopefully. How has your day been? Not too bad, not too bad. And yourself? Take a little while to generate the map on their first creation, which makes sense. This is literally going to be a case of me learning as I'm going along how to play this, because I've not even checked any of the controls or anything. So, I'm going to pause it for a moment, just while I have a read. Yeah, just a typical thing. Basically get people to and from work using different transportation methods, things like that. And if you need any help, to click on the question mark. This feels a lot like Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo with regards to the bar at the bottom. I work at a retail store and I got robbed by 2 teenagers. Oh God. What did they rob? Anything in particular of expense? Let's see, so we've got a town called Sevenoaks, a town called Axbridge, a town called Hemsworth. Wow, this is only a small map. A town called Immingham. But it's enough to start off with, just to get used to the game. I think I'll start in Immingham and create maybe a little bus network or something. So, see what we've got. So I'm going to leave it paused. Just have a quick look down at the scenery. So it's a reasonably modern looking town, considering it's 1960. Looks very very German in character with the streetlights. Just the cash register. Ah, well, still pretty bad then. But not great, but unfortunately if you work in retail, I guess it's something that's a pretty common occurrence these days. I guess. Buildings are quite nice. I somehow don't understand that we would have Sam's Diner and then it's got a sign with a bar on it. Okay. Anyway, let's get some building done. So, let's see. So what do we need? So we need that vehicle manager, rail, road. Okay. You can build roads. Okay. Air, landscaping, vehicle statistics. Okay. Very well. So one way, urban. like country roads. Then you've got highway. Buildings. Ah, right, okay, so you could just put bus stops down anywhere, pretty much. Fair enough. I think what I'll do is I'll create just a little town circular, I think, for now, just to get things going. So I'll put a bus stop. I'll put one there. And I've got an achievement. First bus stop. And I think I'll put one. No. Put one, say, here. And then put one there. Very Baldress, welcome to the stream, Honda. Thank you for joining. Put one there as well. One there. I think I'll probably put one somewhere around here as well. I don't know. Put it there. And I'll put one more in, I think. Just to get a little network created. Put that. No. Put it there. Okay, so. They're just like road depot. So I'm going to need a road depot, aren't I? In order to get buses, I would have thought. So. Let's see, where shall I put this? I'm going to put it there because it removes building. How do you rotate? I might have to have a quick look at the settings to work out how you rotate. Oh. See, settings. Controls. Should be self-explanatory, really. Key mapping. Automatic scaling. Show hide menus. Camera tilt. Don't see it there, so I'll have to try and figure it out. Let's zoom in and zoom out, okay. I went to the gym today. Oh, well, where do you go to the gym? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I only started a few months ago. This is my first robbing. They told me when I got the job that I had a red button underneath the desk that when pressed alerted the police, but no red buttons. Oh, great. Did you have to call the police yourself then, basically? I had 2550 as well yesterday, and it's crap. Shaky, rattly, loud and hot. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I think I went on that myself not so long back, and it wasn't great. Rotate. Genuinely do not know. I don't really want to dump it and just put it like there, because it looks stupid. So... So usually you could just press a certain button or your middle mouse button or something to rotate. That'll do. Oh, that just cycles time. Okay. Okay, and that does the same. Gotta be a rotate button, surely. I'm gonna Google it quick. Because I'll be here all night otherwise. So I work it out. Right, how to rotate on Transport Fever. That should be a simple enough question. Pressing the N and M keys. Right, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Right. I think I'll put it somewhere around here. Don't want to... Well, that's not very helpful, is it? It doesn't snap very well. So it just makes it look a bit awkward. Let's try it somewhere else. See if I can get it looking a bit like straight sort of thing. Yes, just lies awkwardly. Doesn't like yeah, you do an angle like that, it just looks a bit off. I think I'll just put it anywhere for now, just as a little, just to get things going. Let's see, there we go, put it there. Right, so I imagine I'll be able to buy vehicles in this menu. Yep. Deeside Leisure Centre. Ah, fair enough. They have a firearm in the basement of this retail store, but if I tried to access it, my head would have been Splatville. Oh, God. Ah, let's see what we got. So, Opel Blitz trucks. Oh, my word. A Mercedes 06600. What the hell? 296,000? What? Jesus Christ. I don't even think I can even afford that without taking a loan. I presume you can take a loan out. Oh, that's a lie now. Is it millions? Yeah, it's millions, not, yeah. $29 million. So, rename the vehicles. Other than that, you can't really do much. So, how do you get them set onto a route? Soon find out. Manage vehicle, maybe? Close that menu. Ah, yes, so I can do this. So, oh, that didn't work. Or do they just go out automatically? Let's have a look. No. Very well. Oh, I can repaint the vehicles. Let's go for pink. Why not? Let's go for pink. Right. They got some names of the suspects, Jimmy Furness and John Maverick. Let's just say if I ever get anal polyps, I know what to name them. Oh, God. Right, how do you get these to go out on the road? Ah, there we go. New line. Right, here we go. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, back to the start again. I'll have it the pink line. The other bus. I'll get it to do the same. So. I'll give it a moment for the other bus to go out before I get it out. What the hell? Okay, so I've unlocked my first achievement saying the first bus has arrived. Anyway, I'll zoom out so I can read this comment. 2629 having its day too probably. The exhaust likes to blow out black smoke and the air brake's quite loud. Then 2634 on the other hand is really good. Yeah, most of them are knackered now. So. Ah. So you can click on the people as well. That's quite interesting to know. You can see who's driving the cars as well. Okay. So the maximum number of people I can have on a bus is 14 at any one time. So, I'll go back to the depot and I'll put the other bus out now. Yep. Bring that one out of the yard. Ah! Automated town upgrades. That's good to know. And while I was getting robbed by Frick and Frack, the mopeds, the customers continue browsing the food aisles like this was just commonplace. Yeah. People don't care. You know, they'll just go about the day as normal. They don't even think about, you know, could they be putting themselves in danger by, you know, being near them and what have you. Beast, a camper van. Oh. Yeah, so I'll build up a little network around here, build a bit of money up, I guess, quick, well, for the next 10 minutes or so, and then I might even contemplate building my first railway line. Serve maybe between two of the towns. Let's face it, the ground's reasonably flat, so I won't have any issues laying lines, I wouldn't have thought. Probably won't be that expensive, won't need to build any tunnels. Some forest to go through, probably. A few road crossings, maybe. Also got these sawmills and what have you popped up here and there, so I'll probably get a bit from them as well. Build them up. Yeah, this is a good little starter map, nothing too big. Get going with. They could have been making me swallow condoms filled with heroin and they still would have continued shopping. They could have called the police, but I guess they need that bread pretty darn desperately. Yeah, sounds about right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start building my railway line now. So, I guess I only need a railway with standard tracks. So, I'm going to put a station. Where am I going to put it? Bearing in mind that it's reasonably well set out the town, so I could probably put it over here or somewhere, maybe. So I could have a one platform station, maybe. Don't think I'd need anything bigger than that, at least at the moment. So, well, so I think I'll put it in on an angle just to make it look a bit more, you know, I guess, half decent. So, electrified line as well, automatedly. So, let's get some track built. So, where am I going to? So I need to go to... Could build it to Sevenoaks. Can I do that? I can. Okay. Too much curvature. Right. Might have a problem here. Might have to build this slightly differently. Might have to do it a different way. So, curvature there as well. Ah, but it'll let me build that. Okay, well I'll do that then. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to build to Sevenoaks because that's reasonably close. Going to need a bridge, but other than that, should be reasonably inexpensive. So let's see. Where? Try and reduce the cost slightly. That'll do. So, evening Steve, I've been wanting to buy this game. Ah, welcome to the stream, Alan. It's the first time I've played it. I've never played it before. I bought it quite a while back when it was on promotion, but never played it. So, I've got it now, and then I think I'll be introducing it a little bit more to the channel over the next few weeks and so, what have you. So, the other day, some morbidly obese lady walked in and she just looked at me for a solid 10 seconds and then she just burped in my face. She then bought some double stuffed Oreos and some cheese. Oh, God. I know working in retail's tedious, but I couldn't put up with that. So, do that. Like we have a maximum line speed of 75. I need to build a train depot as well. Now. Well, at least I can do that. What do you think of Pulsar 2's 3141 to 3146? Absolutely awful. That's my answer to that. Right, before I finish off, I'm going to build another station because I'm going to try and work out where to put it here. Now, this town's a bit less, it's a bit more developed in the middle, but there's quite a bit of openings down here, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be best to put it over here somewhere. Even probably come a bit too far with the rail, unless I turn it around. Put it like that. We'll do that. So, now then, just connect the line up. Should be good to go. Perfect. Now, I need a train depot. Worst one of the lot. Oh, to be honest, I couldn't actually tell you which was the worst, because they're all just as bad as each other. But for I will go with the one that's got the turbo leak, if you know which one that is. That's probably the worst of them. Right, I need a train depot, so I'm gonna put one in somewhere around here. Probably put it in somewhere in the middle of nowhere, to be fair, because it's not really a major issue on this line. Obviously, in the future, if I upgraded the lines, I'd probably have to move it, but for now, I'll just have it wherever. What the hell? As if you could put it there, when you can't even join the tracks. What I'll do is I'm going to put it here, and then I should be able to just put some track to it. Make it a reasonably big curve so I can do the same on the other side. No, it's not even letting me do it there. Yeah, try it some slightly different point. There we go. Okay, so do you need signals? You do indeed. So signals, we'll have to have them. Well, if I was going to do it, I'd probably have to have a second track somewhere, at least temporarily, for a crossover point. So I'm going to build a second track, probably somewhere around this area. Maybe not there. Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't need to be a long crossover, to be fair. Probably do it somewhere around here. And then just extend it for, I don't know, a short period. And bring it back in. So at least then I've got a crossover point. So, signals. Gonna need one. Literally like there. And then, pretty much. And one like here. Somewhere. Right at the end. That should be okay. I shouldn't need anything else for now. The only problem I might have is if I have a train coming out the depot. So, gonna need one on both sides there, for obvious reasons. I don't think it's gonna let me, is it? I think the track's gonna automatically do both. That's... Ah, there we go. Right. Should be okay there. The other side. There we go. Ah, there we go. I've got it now. Right. Don't know which one has the turbo leak. No, nor me. I actually can't remember now which one it is. I know one of them has. Oh, for God's sake, Terence, are you coming out with shit in the chat again? Right. Ah, where did you, what did you buy from the chippy? Right, so I need some sort of decent train. Could go for a steam locomotive. Oh, a Flying Scotsman. Apparently I'm in debt. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can get a loan at least in the short term. If it's possible. Didn't realise I wasn't actually Must have spent quite a bit. Oh, hang on. No, I'm lying. That's my earnings. I'm making a loss. A train should change things. So, box car, flat car. Yeah, cost 6-wheeler. Tank car, rail bus. What the hell? um, crocodile. Let's go for the yeah, why not? Let's go for a Flying Scotsman if it'll let me. Or will it? New vehicle. Large egg fried rice with loads of soya sauce. Poor thing didn't know what was happening. Ah, yeah, I read your comment before about that. Making me hungry thinking about it. A wig. Oh, shut up, you. Right. Got diesel locomotives. And steam. BR75. It's clicking bulldozer for. Might be why. I don't think it's going to let me buy it. Why? Might have to just be electric. Oh, hang on. I figured out why. There we go. And have a pink train. Passenger units. So, I think we'll start with a capacity of 80 for now. And then, not very green, is it? No. It's probably the reason why I bought it, to be fair. So, see, so, click on the train. And, well, I'll start it from this end because I can't. I'm going to have to send the train out that way anyway for purposes of the fact that I can't get it on the other line at the moment. My pink line. There we go. So, is it leaving? It is now. Right. Yeah, I didn't read that comment before. Some woman asked for some tampons for free, and I said no, of course, and then she threw her baby on the floor out of anger. Called the cops and she was taken away. The baby's head was smashed up bad. I'm not surprised. Voxel Tycoon is on my wish list and is meant to be along the lines of this game. Ah, I'll have to have a look at that. Beast, another camper van.
Hey.
Thomas Edison, do us a favour and chat about something else? Nice train, Ant. I know, I was just thinking that. Send him a picture if you want, Terence. I ain't got a lot of money in my account. I need to start building that up if I'm going to expand my transport network. This. No warnings, okay. That's a thought. Is this platform going to even be long enough for this train? And more to the point, how the hell is it going to turn around? There's no turnaround point. What do you think of the other Pulsar 2935? That one's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with 2935. That's probably one of the best Pulsar 2s I've ever been on. To be quite honest. What the hell? So the train just automatically turns around. That's just weird. Yeah, so now the train's stopped there. I expect to get some passengers on that station before long. Now, I'm going to see what this does here. Might go up the same track as it come down, but I'm hoping it goes on the other track. I'll soon find out. Don't need to send him a pic, he is here, lol. Oh yeah, I have, I've just seen him now. And it's hi ho you bald YouTuber, you lost all your hair now, Steve. Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, okay, me and Steve were just talking about bad stuff that happened in my store. Yeah, no worries. You know. No. That just cost me 160,000 and I haven't even picked any passengers up yet. Ouch. That was expensive, mind you. It is steam, so I should know better probably. Electric's probably a lot cheaper to run. What do you think of me train, Ant? Lovely in pink. 2935's only negatives is doors closing, screeching like mad, but that's all the negative. It's just fantastic. It's an absolute heap where I had the triple-headed 37s. I don't even think there's even any 37s on here. Just have a look. I know there's some diesel, a couple of diesel units. A few electric units as well, including that crocodile thing, which is an absolute heap. Yeah. Reasonably cheap, but I don't know, I'll stick with Steam for now. Gotta check to see if there's any passengers building over here. Don't know. Don't see anyone on the platform yet. It might have to wait until it gets to the other end before they actually do something. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna check what's going on over here. My buses. There's one. People that make fake accounts. Yeah, I agree. Ah. It's dropping in value quickly. Bloody hell. No one even here. Literally nobody on the platform. I'm expecting to see people on the platform. Trying to see if I see anyone at any of the bus stops. Somebody there, waiting for the bus by the looks of it. Yeah, I can back that, lol. Right, so the train's managed to reach both stations now, so I'm expecting to start seeing passengers appear. So nobody got on that. I think we'll follow the train for a little bit and see if there's anyone appearing at the other end. Anyone here? I wonder if it... I'm trying to work out... so there's nobody... Actually nobody here. I wonder if there's a... I suspect it'll probably help if I have probably a couple of bus stops nearby for transportation purposes and transfers. So I'm just going to try and maybe build a road into the station. I'm wondering whether that might assist in some way. Don't need a highway ramp, that wouldn't be a good idea. A two-lane street with a maximum of 19 mph should be fine. I could have a turnaround point in there. So let's see, so... Oh dear, I've just killed a tree. Oh well. Yeah, that might be why, because it might not have the road network. It's probably that. It may sound stupid, but... that would probably help in some way. Oh, didn't realise you could... Oh, okay. I could just put one of them in. Okay, let me remove what I've just built and put that in instead. It's not going to go in like the like that will, but I can adjust the road for it. So let's see. So might be able to. Nope, too far. There we go. Right. So if I extend the bus network that I've got now, so manage line. Where are we? So number 7's new road. So instead, I'll delete number 7. Put number 7 to be here. Is like that. And then number 8 can be over there. So, I'm going to call this railway station instead. So, I don't know. Immingham Railway Station. Just so it looks a bit more, I don't know. Looks a bit better, I guess. There we go. Right. So, 737 Boeing. Nice. Anyway, I haven't read any of the comments for a bit. I think, let's see. I think the Pulsar 2 with the turbo leak is 3145. You can get UK trains on this game. Not sure how though. It's probably through mods, Alan, I suspect. There's probably mods on the Steam Workshop and what have you that you can download for that purpose. Oh, what's this game called? It's called Transport Fever 2. Oh well, naughty sod. Looks quite similar to the thing Mike and Tez play, OpenTTD I think it was. Yeah, but more modern. £3.80 for a large egg fried rice with soy sauce and a can of root beer is proper quality. Absolutely yuck. One thing that I find a bit strange is they wouldn't have had a spinning advertisement board in 1962. Or at least I don't think they would have done anyway. Right, so that sorts that out. Probably going to have to do the same over here, I suspect. But with the station being there, it should be close enough to the road. So let's put a few bus stops in here. Let's have one right outside the station. Then, I don't know, put one there. Do is bringing it into the heart of the city, so probably make a little circular. Here, and probably here as well. On there. On there. On there. Where are we? On there. And then that'll finish it there. Right, I need another depot here, because I don't really want to be having to send a bus from the other end. So, where are we? So, road depot. Where shall I put it? Heart of the city would be okay. Or anywhere really, doesn't really matter. Put it there. Okay, so buy some more vehicles. Okay, so I'll buy another couple of buses. And this time I'll keep them red, just to be nice. So, new line. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll explore this area later on. And that'll do. It's line 3. And line 3. Okay, so Yuck, get your hair sorted. Pulsars 2656, 2661, 2662, 2663 and 2664. What do you think of them? Yeah, they're okay. You know, they're okay. A Pulsar's a Pulsar, isn't it, at the end of the day? They're generally okay. Showing their age a bit now, but yeah. They are what they are. 3141 and 3146 are okay in Pulsar 2 terms, to be honest. I think the only good buses we have here are the E400s, 2935, 2634 and some Pulsars. Yeah. Yeah, the Pulsar 2s aren't exactly great, you know. Ah, I see people transporting onto the main line. Hey, who's this guy here? So his residential building's in Sevenoaks, his commercial building's in Sevenoaks, and where he goes to work is in Immingham. So he's using a bus and the train line to get there. So that's good. I just had something Terence will approve of, but Baldy won't. What the hell's that? Meanwhile, I don't have much money in the bank now. I only got 12 million and it's dropping quickly. $25 to keep a signal maintained. Ah, okay. I can set that to one way. Well, that's good to know. I'll do that on the other side then. I can set that one to one way, but I can't set that one to one way because of the sidings there. So, okay. What's going on over here? Ah, there we go. So we've got some passengers in here. 5, is that it? And 1 at the bus station. What about the other end? I didn't check that properly before. 1. Lol. I hope I have to build a better customer base soon. Anyway, I think it might be time to start building some goods transit routes. So we've got a coal mine. So we've got a coal mine there, and we've got a steel mill, Seven Oaks. So they must be pretty close together. So you've got the coal mine there, that's the iron ore mine, oil well, construction plant, steel mill. Okay, that's good to know. They're reasonably close together. And you've got the goods factory there, it's good as well. So they're all reasonably close together, so you haven't really got too much an issue. The road network's already built for it, so that helps. Now then, which one do I start off with first, is the question. Oh, hang on, I've missed a couple of comments here. Do you have a Discord or something like that? I do, it's in the comments section down below. Well, the description section. Money is dropping quickly, unlike your boxes around birds. Shut up, you! Nobody lives there and wants to travel because the network is operated by a baldy. Hashtag boycott bold transport. For God's sake. 2656 is okay. 2661 is good. 2662 is 50-50. 2663 sounds good. 2664 sounds alright. Yeah. A bit like Marmite, aren't they, Pulsar? Some are okay. Some people like them, some people don't. So. Okie dokie. So, I think we'll start with the steel mill here. And then we'll have to get some trucks to transport different things about. So, got a road depot here. So, let's have a look at the trucks that we've got and what they can carry. Opel Blitz dump truck, tank truck, tarpaulin truck, Saurus, whatever they are. Sounds like a made up brand, and that's literally all you've got. So, wow, Opel truck's expensive. The newer ones are a lot cheaper. I think we'll go with some tarpaulin trucks because they seem to be the cheapest and they can carry all the cargo. So, 8 and 12 cylinder V engines, 55 to 240 horsepower. So it sounds like you can upgrade them if that's the case. So, I'll buy a couple of those, get them set up. So, I'm going to need obviously another depot here. So, a modular truck station, or you can have a truck unload stop. Well, I'm thinking because this handles a lot of freight, it's probably better it has a truck stop rather than just a random. But there's 2 entry points for it to run off, so both of which aren't exactly like well positioned. I don't think it has to go right on the entrance, but I'll put it there. So one should be okay for now. I I don't see me needing anything extra, so they can Hemsworth Machines and Immingham Goods Factory take the products. So I also need to connect these together as well, so I need the coal mine to be connected. So if I get the coal mine connected first, that'll solve that one. So again, I'm going to need another one of these. I could probably get away with just a stop, but I think it's better future-proofing, so put one of them there. So now, what should happen is the steel mill should start to get the stuff once I bring the trucks over. So get the trucks set for the coal mine, which I presume you just click on it as normal. Click in the right place. Create a new line. So that would go from there, basically, to there. I'll probably rename these at a later date just to get them going. I think I'll keep the freight trucks yellow just so I know what they are. So that's the first one set. I'll set the other one to do the same. Get that moving forward. And that one as well. They'll go out to the cargo ports and pick up the cargo that's required to be transported. Nobody asked. This game looks very complicated. It's okay. So a bit like Open Transport Tycoon, it's no different really, just a bit more modern. Yeah, it was very unreliable at WY, I believe went away 3 times for repairs and was only here a matter of months. What's your favourite E400 at Chester? You should know which one I'm going to answer that question for. And it's not a 15 plate either. Right, meanwhile, top speed's 37 mile an hour, so that'll take a little while to get there. I could have built a point there, to be fair, like a road depot here, but I think that's again future-proofing. So, what have we got here? So we've got 47 pieces of coal, 48 pieces of coal now. And how much can they pick up in one go? Just out of curiosity. It'll tell me. 11. So, I already need more vehicles on the job already. I think what I'll do then is I'll build another depot here. Not ideal, but I guess it's needs must. I can't connect down to that, that's annoying. Be nice if you could. I'll have another road depot here then. Buy them again. So, get them set to the same line. That one as well. And then once they start transporting it over to the other mill, I'll buy some trucks to go over there. God. They're really retro, aren't they? Do you ever look down and wish it was bigger? Shut up, Terence. Oh yeah, of course, 4405 in it. Yeah, that will be the one. Hannibal wouldn't know the answer, Terence. Hannibal can't even see it. Diet required. First cargo item on board, so that's another achievement unlocked. Meanwhile, I really haven't got a lot of money. Probably need to borrow a loan at least in the going forward, so I'll borrow some money. I presume you can borrow to like 100 million or something on this. Well, what I call the sandbox mode, as it is. Right, so over here, consumers are going to be Hemsworth Machines and Immingham Goods Factory. So, there's nothing in Sevenoaks that takes that. So where's the goods factory? Where is it? Can I click on it? I can pin it. Oh, it's here, you domad. Oh my god. So it's actually not that far. And then from there, that will literally be a case of taking anything to Immingham. So literally that's only around the corner. So if I build another road depot, I could actually send the vehicles from there, because, do you know what, I'll send them here, as long as it is short, to be fair. So I'll buy another couple. Buy 3 actually. And then go from there. So create another line. Alright, you can put tram tracks in there as well. Oh, and you can extend off it as well. Ah, that's interesting. So it means you can actually have more than one access point. Well, that's good to know. For future reference. Okay, so what did I do with them vehicles? Over there, weren't they? Yep, so let's build another line. So gonna need there. And well, there. So I need to add another one of them in. Another truck station. Do I put it right at the end? To be fair, if I put it right at the end, it doesn't give me much scope for expansion, so I'll put it in the middle. Go back over here. Manage the line. Add that one in. Then the vehicles are over here. Line number 5. Which is green at the moment, but I'll leave that for now. 2528's finished. There is talk on 2637's future, some saying it's withdrawn while some saying it's waiting on a new turbo. Things are starting to pick up in the city now by the looks of it. Freaking hell, I think I need more buses over here. Right. More buses coming, if I can afford them. What was I doing with these? I was putting them on line 5 as well. Right, here we go. Let's see. Line 3. Line 3. 3. So, network is starting to come well up there by the looks of it. It's getting busy over here as well, would you believe? Oh my god, I'm going to need more buses over here as well. Right. These are pink, aren't they, over there? I'll just leave them multicoloured for now. It's just to get it going. I'll mess around with all the little farty bits and colours and what have you later on. So 2528 was actually decent by the exhaust. I love it for Brett to put no one cares. Right, what's going on over here? That could be 95,000. So pays well then to drop off stuff. Right, nothing going down there yet, is there? No. So then I need some more vehicles from here to go into Immingham. So, which I presume would just be basically a drop-off in the street somewhere. So, I'm just going to create the drop-off in the street or a truck station. I ain't decided yet. Does not allow loading of cargo, but that does. Well, I don't need to load the cargo, so I could have it just anywhere. I think the best place to put it would probably be somewhere in this sort of area where it's not too busy. Road traffic wise. Pretty much centre of town-ish. There's no, like... Oh, there is. There's marking points. Okay. So... where would be the best place to put it? It covers the most area. Literally, like... somewhere around here. And then I'll probably have to create a second spot. Unless I do it, as I say, create a couple of different spots and get different trucks going to different places. However, does this have a bigger reach? Or does it not? Let's have a look. It does. No, it doesn't. That's bizarre. So a stop, an unload stop, has a bigger reach than an actual truck stop. Fair enough. So, if that's the case, I'm going to place one there, which covers the majority of the top end of town, and one down here. Probably don't want it right next to the bus stop though, so... I don't know. Put it there. So what I'll do then is I'll get a couple of vehicles, well, go into both for now. So, I'll buy some vehicles from here again. Cargo. So, let's do this. I need to create a new line again. One from there. There. Then again, having said that, I could actually route it to both. But would that have a detrimental effect on this side of town? Possibly would, so I think that's probably a bad idea. So we'll leave that. I'll put this one onto that line, same with number 18. Then I'll create a separate line for 19. There we go. And 20. Line. On that station. And this one looks like it's Brett approved, interestingly. And that one. So 7 as well. Okay, so that gets that moving. So at least I've got a chain of trucks now ferrying cargo about. So that should start to bring in a little bit of money. SimSteve, look at the group chat. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look, shall we? What's been going on? For God's sake, Terence. Thin heck. Right, let's see. So, let's have a quick look at the plan, see what's going on. So we've got... doesn't like anything to pick up there at the moment. Here. Over here, should I say. 195, so there's quite a lot of demand there. I probably need a few more trucks there before long. Nothing over here to pick up, at least at the moment. Probably have to wait for the trucks to go to and from. Been here either yet, so give it a little while and then I'll have another look again. Alright, what's going on here? 33 passengers on the station. Decent. On the train. 28. The train's making a Terence! Making a huge loss, but it's Terence approved, so I'll take that. 26 on there, so looks like my steam locomotive is not making me any money, and if anything I'm losing money, so I think I'm going to retire it and have an electric train instead. Something for the Green Party to celebrate about. So, let's I'll take the fastest unit. So we'll buy one of those. Then I'll just need some passenger wagons and I'll sell the other train, at least for now. Can't even afford it, god damn it. I'll have to borrow some more money, at least for now. Get things moving. So. I'll have to retire my steam train. I'll do that when it gets at the other end, otherwise I'll lose the money, so keep an eye on it for now. Hopefully I don't have trains crashing here. I hope. Borrow some money for a hair transplant. Hashtag make us sane. Well, this train seems to be a lot faster than the other one. So. Train, there it is. Any goods on board? No, no. The reason as to why might be that they still need to transport to each end first before pick up. Which seems to be a pretty commonplace with games like this, that they have to do the route first before they actually start producing and picking up goods and what have you. I don't know if I wasn't listening or you didn't get to answer, but over the years, what's been your favourite cadet? I think I must have missed the question. My favourite cadet? To be honest, I don't have a favourite cadet, because whilst they're all, you know, they're generally... I don't really like the cadets. They're okay, don't get me wrong. I'd rather have a daft cadet, personally. No, not going to lie. I don't really have a favourite cadet, because it's not really a bus that I've ever... Whilst I've been on loads of them, you don't get me wrong. I've been on loads of them, but... Yeah, there's not really one that stands out for me, to be fair, cadet-wise. I am a lot... Oh. I'm a lot faster in bed. I'm not a pussycat, I'm a lion. For God's sake, Terence. I don't expect comments like this from a moderator. Lol. I can get this train ready to go back to the depot, I think, in a minute when it stops. And then I'll sell it then. I don't think you can sell it while it's out on the track. Wow, that could be €915,000. But, or dollars, should I say. Train doing? There, waiting for the other train to pass, that's a problem. Oh god. I could probably do with a second passing point further down, or better still, double track the whole length of it. I think for now, what I'll do is I'll might make a second point, but I'm gonna have to pause it so I can do it successfully, otherwise I'm gonna have a problem. Or what I could do, I could just do this. Delete that section of the track. I don't think I need higher speed rails yet. The train can only do about 80 miles an hour. I wouldn't call that high speed. So, tell you what, let's extend this a bit and then I'll put another couple of signals in here so the trains can still move when I get a duplicate. Oops. Another train doing the same thing. Let's I think I'll probably run it all the way to the bridge, or nearest, damn it, for now, and then I'll probably just extend it all fully in time. So, I think I'll back in here for now. So, gonna need a signal somewhere around about there. And I'm gonna need one probably around here-ish. Probably another one, I don't know. There. There. Don't really want one. Probably get away with it then, to be fair. Yeah. Change these to one way so there's no issue. They should be one way anyway because there's no track connected now, so I can get away with that. I don't need to set them once. Well, say I don't. That one I do need to set as one way. Same with this one. So that train will now go back to the depot. I'll retire that train and get rid of it. That's a VDL. His favourite cadet is 8410. Oh Christ. His favourite cadet is probably 2676, rarest allocation you've been on. Yeah, I'll say I don't really have favourite cadets. It's not something I've ever really put down as that I have a favourite. I'll retire that to the depot and then let the train do its thing for a little bit, and then hopefully I'll be able to buy another one, all being well. 2479 was mine. Fair enough. I've just had a thought. I'm going to need an extra signal, aren't I? Otherwise it's just not going to work. What the hell? Why has it not gone in there? I thought I asked the train to go to the depot. It did. Can I just... That poses a problem. Oh. I can just... Oh, okay, I could just do that. Fair enough. I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place then. Oh well. I'll sell that and see if I can... let the train do its thing. A little bit. Not bad. 643,000. I'll take that. Hey guys, I'm back. Nobody cares. What a shame. Yeah. What the hell? Shouldn't they technically be down while the train's in the station? Never mind. I'd be imagining what would be running the 10s from 2015 if Sapphire Deckers weren't being a thing here. Probably Pulsars, I suspect. Would probably be what would be allocated on there. I spy a hippie van. Yeah, there's quite a few of them about. Seem to be picking anything up. Oh, I see. I think I've detected a problem. I think it also needs other stuff as well to be taken there. Well, that's annoying. Or does it? There's nothing stored there. So I think, yeah. So you need also plastics as well. That's a bold move from me. There a plastics factory around here. Quarry. Chemical plant. That's all the way over here at the other side of the town. Oh god. Well, that's an oversight from me. Build a church and appoint a bald priest. That explains why nothing's going into the town then. Yeah, 2, 6, 30, 5, 6 and 7 would have probably stayed here and darts would have been replaced on all routes by pulsars. Yeah, probably. So, and that also needs oil in order to produce plastics. So, there's an oil well. Which needs crude oil. So that is the oil refinery. Which is... Oh. All the way over there. Fucking hell. It's not very well managed, this map at all, in terms of the places of the different factories and plants and what have you. That's a bit annoying. I think I'll just have to build a bit of money up first and then maybe run a few extra railway tracks and what have you about for goods trains. Otherwise, I can't see how I'm going to do it with the distances involved. 98 people on that train. 10 people at the station there, so that's fine. Seems to be covering that quite well. 43 there, so at least at the moment the trains do seem to be covering quite well for the passenger numbers required. Passengers seem to be moving reasonably quickly around the city now there. Not too many people waiting. Quite a lot waiting at the station now, but that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Right. 17,000. Follow the train again. Ah, okay, so you can ride on board with the train as well. Beast. What is the end target for this game? Well, the end target is basically as you build a successful transport network. There's no real end target as such. There is a campaign mode, which I'll probably start when I'm a bit more familiar with the game and things and how it all works. And then obviously there will be an end target for the campaign. But for the sandbox mode like this, there's no end target really. Build and build and build. No. What would you rate my mould runcorn route out of 10? Although to be honest, I'd rather have said out of 0. To be fair, I'd probably rate it probably a 6.9 out of 10, just to annoy Terence. Beast. No, I like that the stations actually have their own station signs and platform numbers, which is quite good. Get the brakes, Jack. One thing I don't see is a bald person, unless these are a few people here that are all wearing hats that are bald. Possible. Does not count as it has a dot in it or a decimal in it. Yeah. You say that, but I think it does, personally. Anyway guys, for those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, if you want to see more, why not consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. During this live stream, make sure you hit that like button, it will show your appreciation for the stream as well. Yeah, 6.9 out of 10 just to annoy Terence, but if we were rating it very seriously, I would likely be a 6.9 out of 100 lol. Ready 50 is a good name for you, 50 account spammer, lol. That's enough of the, that's interesting. Got some new MAN trucks that have just come out and another train as well. And as you said, it would very likely get busy on a Saturday towards Mould and very useful on a Sunday to Halton Lee. Yeah. That's probably the only 2 days if you made the route where it would probably actually be okay. I wouldn't think Monday to Friday would do that well. Because there's nobody, let's face it, I don't think there's going to be anyone who lives in Runcorn that works in Mould. A bit far, to be fair. It might do okay on a Wednesday with the Wednesday market, but, yeah. Other than that, I don't think it would. Nice pink dress there. Lol. Didn't even see how that even made that trip. Now then, the next city over there is Axbridge, but that would probably require me to have a separate platform with another station on it. One thing I haven't thought about is, at the minute, is when I extend the platforms and the trains. How does it work? Does it automatically put a platform down for you, or do you have to do it yourself? Well, we'll soon find out. Well, it doesn't put a platform down, so I presume you have to put it down yourself. So, let's have a look. Buildings. So I'd probably have to upgrade the station to a terminus. Yeah. Or a... Ah, I see. So you just, actually, you can just add on to it, but could you... No, is there any way to just upgrade it in some way? Bigger? Ah, yes, there is. So you can actually add platforms on as you're going along. That's good to know. So I can add a platform there, and another platform module there, another one there, another one there. That will then... You can actually also add cargo platforms. That's actually quite beast, because it means you can actually use the same station for both things. Yeah, I quite like that. And then you can actually add... Wow, you can actually add buildings as well. So you can actually add like other entrances into your station and what have you. Wow, I actually quite like that. passenger underpass. So that will obviously go side entrance. Yeah, as expected. And then you've got the underpass. So I presume that would go like there. And then it would mean that you can have access to both platforms. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So I think if I was going to add an underpass, I'd probably add it far end of the platform, maybe? Or do we have it in the... No, there's no point putting it there. I might as well have it in the middle, mightn't I? Or somewhere in the middle. If I say... there, that then links both sides together. I can then add a roof onto the platform, if I wanted. If I want to. Do I or don't I? I could keep the second platform open, to be fair, open top. And let all the passengers get wet. Although you don't have weather effects on this, which is interesting. Right, so second platform in there. It's interesting it calls that one platform 1 and platform 2 together. Odd. Ah, yeah, I know why. Yeah, it's because of that. So, I think I quit that. Add tracks in as normal, and I should be able to just join them up. I don't think, at least in the short term, I'm going to have a cargo running from here. At least at the moment, anyway. But if... what's going on there? Have I missed something? I have. I'm an idiot. So let's add that in. And then I'm going to have a crossover track outside the station. So, the purpose is obviously of trains going into each platform. So... I've been an idiot. I've realised that's crossed over onto that side. Well, I'm an idiot. Tell you what, I could do. Could just have... I could be a bit weird and have it like that, just for a short space of time, and then just move the platform onto the other side. But at least it stays dual rail for most of the way, but not all the way. Otherwise it means we have to put the platform on that side. Make a mess of it again. So, anyway. See group chat, for God's sake. And then probably when, in time, I could probably sort it out properly and make it properly dual tracked all the way. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Terence. Yeah. 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 Terence! Right. Well, thank you for doing the job of moderation, Terence. I much appreciate it. So, now then. So, I'm going to need the... So, from this point, at least for now, I'm going to need signals facing both ways. So, put signals down for that. And then in time, I can sort it out properly and add the proper track configuration. But for now, I'm just focusing on basically learning how to use it properly, I guess. I'm going to signal there. Probably a signal around about there. Same with that as well. Same with the other end. At least I'll have time. Through. And then I don't really need the crossover at the moment. It's actually not too much of an issue. So, £69. How much was this? I got it on a discount, so I think it was about 15 quid or something. But it was like, I think it was like late last year sometime. normally I think about 30 quid, something like that. Once he said that, once he said something that gave him away, I acted, yeah. I wouldn't pay that, I was hoping it was 69p. Probably not even smart enough to know what he said to drop himself in it, lol. Yeah, exactly. Brett! Right, I think I might actually put a second train in. We've got 10 people there now. The train's already halfway down there. How many's over here? 46. I don't know. Do I really need a second train yet? Probably not. Maybe in time I will, but maybe not just yet. I might leave it a bit longer then. Right, what's going on in town? Anything? Note? Population's increasing. Shopping facilities are increasing. What is that? That looks like a freaking tram. I don't know whether it is. It might be a tram. Yeah, it is. Must be a tram, that, I think. Okay, so. Don't really know what to do next, really. Do I start doing stuff over here? Or do I continue focusing on where I'm at the moment? It's good that you can actually build roads and stuff as well, and roundabouts and highways and things. Quite like that. Changed the roads to have bus lanes as well, which is good. Doesn't actually cost that much either, surprisingly. To actually upgrade the roads. Quite cheap. So, right. Yeah, so the MAN trucks are a lot bigger, aren't they? And they can probably carry a lot more as well. Yeah, they can go 50 mile an hour. Yeah, still no new buses yet, which is annoying. Steve missed my rude message. Build a model of Clapham Junction will be bonkers, lol. Is this your message in the group chat, Terence? I must have done. I don't know which comment you're on about. I presume it's that one about me, is it? Man City, is it? Is it that one you're on about? No message here. Where Steve is concerned, it isn't buildings, it's balding. Shut up, freaking ant. Really? Hmm. Ah, right, so you can upgrade tracks to higher speeds as well. Well, that's good to know. At least you don't have to worry about deleting them and rebuilding them, which helps. Right, I think what I'm going to start doing, is maybe add a tram network in Sevenoaks, because it looks to be expanding, so something's going well here. So I think I'm going to start building a little small tram network. That might start bringing a few punters as well. So, so I'm going to need to upgrade the streets with tram tracks first before I even can consider building a tram network. So I think the way I'll do this is have it there, there as well, there, to cover a bit more of the city. So it's double tracked as well, isn't it? So essentially, you could have them going both ways, which wouldn't be so bad. That'll do, I think. Right, I need some... So, to be fair, I could use the same stops that's on the bus network as well, and then just add new ones for the tram. So, on there. I think I'll just have the tram going in one direction for now. And then eventually, as the city grows, I'll probably turn it into a two-way. Can't have it in the middle of a junction, so have it there though. That's probably a pointless place to have a stop, but I'll put it there. Doesn't matter. Yeah, right, that'll do. So, now need a tram depot to be connected to the network, so put it somewhere that's reasonably out of the way. That'll do. So, what trams can we buy? I think I'll buy a Mirage. Buy a couple for now. So, change the colour. Let's go with the orange line. Brett! Okay, so. Doesn't really have to start with the... Oh, I'm a moron. I didn't connect the line there. I'll do that now. Oh no, I did. I lied. Ignore me. Right, here we go. So. Start there. And there. As well. There. Saying that, I could actually miss Richmond. That one as well. There. There. There as well. There. There. That'll do for now. Let's just fill up load if available, so that's fine. On line 9. Line 9 as well. Okay. So where Steve is concerned, yeah, I've already read that. Steve said a railway station could have multiple entrances. I said it's like women have more than one entrance, but I prefer the old school one. I'll be going to Beddington Asda. Wait, no, Baldington Asda. Buy Steve some hair growth cream whilst you are there. Shut up, Ant. Nottingham called. They want to take you to court over copying their multicoloured line network. They thought it was very bold of you. Well, finer details like that I'll amend in time. I'm not bothered at the minute. It's just to get used to the game more than anything. Nice car, Ant. Nobody on the trams yet, but I suspect it won't be long before there is. Yeah, there's a line number on it, 99. It's interesting to know. Nice little fart there. Lovely, thanks for that. Wonder if Brett's still in the stream. He won't approve of this orange coloured tram. I I farted, I had a trouser cough. Did Terence whistle in his Y fronts? The hell, is that a fire hydrant? I don't know. No one there. Not the first line 9 I've seen, in fact it's the 6, yeah. There's a few people on the tram now, which is good to know. Heading for Albert Road. Just a small sneaky one then. Ah, nice. Was it an SBD though? That's the question. Ah, there's Ant's car again. Oh, well it was, it's disappeared. AA58 GHA, BA58 GHA and CA58 GHA and SK52 UTT, and lastly the time I fell over. Aye. I think them things are fire hydrants. Should be back to the railway station again. All long. Nice cones, Brett. The buildings compared to the people's dress sense and old vehicles doesn't make much sense. I did think that myself, but I think the reason why it's probably like this is it's probably easier for them to change the dress code of the people and obviously the vehicles themselves as you know the decades and years pass by than it is to probably redo the buildings. So you'll probably find the buildings will stay the same at least in the European area anyway. Don't know about the American or Asian. Not been there yet. Now look at all these people with these hats. Tram's gonna get full as well. Anyway, come out of that. Ah, 2 Isuzu trucks available. Good to know. Well, I think the transport network, at least in Sevenoaks now, is reasonably okay anyway, in terms of transporting people around. There's probably some minor improvements that could probably be made over time as the city gets bigger, but at least for now, I think I've got a pretty good coverage. So, how's my train doing anyway? Probably be ending the stream shortly, about 15 minutes probably. Heaps! Ah, you're correct about that one. Bloody hell, that made $1 million, that job. Or that trip. Okay, that's a loud fart. still need to sort these mills out, but I think I'll sort that in the next stream. Try and another camper van. Was it Frank? What CPU you got, Steve? I've got an Intel i5 9600K, so the 9th generation Intel i5 processor. They're now at 12th gen. So if you're looking at buying an Intel at the minute, you'll be looking at Intel i5 or an i7 or even an i9 if you're going to stretch your budget that far. Anything beginning with 12. So yeah, this CPU now is about 3 generations old, but I don't plan to replace it anytime soon. Not with playing simulation games. Playing simulation games like this, they don't exactly take up a lot of CPU power. That Brett tram is capable of catching fire pretty easily, lol. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think they would catch fire in this game. At least I'm not aware of it anyway. Be pretty annoyed if they did. Let's have a look at the statistics. So, line 1, balance 122,000. Line 2, which is the train, is making over $1 million. So that's literally making tons of money. Obviously these aren't making money yet because I haven't sorted them out, but travel line's only just been built, so that's not making a lot of money at the minute, but I expect that will improve over time. And then the other couple of bus lines, well, the bus line I've got there's okay, and that's the obviously freight that's moving around okay as well. So these two are obviously not making me anything at the minute, so I need to sort that out, but that's probably going to be for the next stream now. Stats, let's have a look at these. A bit bigger. So we have got this, so you can actually just click on them and just change the liveries and stuff at literally at the drop of a finger. Vehicles themselves aren't exactly making a massive amount of money apart from the train, but to be expected. I wonder what would be the name of the next town, Eight Oaks or something. The next town is probably going to be Axbridge. There's only 4 towns on this map, so I've only created a small map just to get used to the game. I've got Hemsworth, which is just a very, well, it's literally nothing here, literally. So So, um, yeah, it seems like an okay game. As I say, it's just a more modern version of Transport Tycoon. That's literally all it is. 6 slapheads, really? It's a train. Oh, it's here. Yeah, so I imagine in time we'll be able to get trains that will drive backwards, so we'll be able to get them to go both ways, which will help as well in services or stations in the future where you have to do services that reverse. Saw a few slapheads before on ETS2, disgraceful. Receiveville, really? I'm starting to make a profit now anyway, which is good. 5 Shiners Way. I don't know. What the hell? You can click on the bloody something mysterious, and it's cranes. A flock of cranes. Interesting. As if they put something like that in the game, you can click on it. Like, don't get that. It's funny at the same time, but I still don't get why. Like, you know, you can't click on the trees or the rocks, so why would you be able to click on some birds that are flying? Makes no sense. Nevertheless, go both ways. You don't look the type of guy. There's 7 sisters. I now need to think of anything in the 12 days of Christmas to add up to that. 5 golden rings in it. 3 boulders instead of 3 bridges. Really? 40-inch forehead village. Heading back the other way. Okay. Another 10 minutes and then I think I'll finish the stream. So, meanwhile, what can I do in the meantime? So you can have tram tracks as well, and you can also make the stations bigger as well, and support electric. So you can have tram lines in there as well, which is quite good. Yeah, I like the fact that these can be modified quite well, and you can have platforms literally like in the middle as well. That's really good. You can have like a big massive terminus, even just with buses as well. It's actually quite good, like I quite like that. That'd be good to have in a city centre somewhere eventually. And I dare say you could probably get bus station mods and stuff as well, like bus mods and things. So definitely, certainly something I'll be looking into going forward. Costa del Balding, really? Dome Town, really? Sevenhead, really? Looks like it must be pick on me day today on the chat anyway. Interesting. Anyway, I was going to put a comment in the chat here, so bear with me. You'll see what it is in a moment. Two can play that game, Ant. Yeah, don't really know what to do right now. I haven't got a lot of time left before I need to end the stream, so I'm not probably doing anything too technical now. Nice car, Ant. Terrence, $9,469. Haven't had a go on the bus yet. That ain't funny, you bald bastard. Ha ha ha. Price Town, Little Baldington. Trying to think of another one to put in. Combe over Avenue, really? Like, really? Steve just committed a hit and run. Ah, I did spot that, yeah, I did. Nice car, Brett. A couple of VW camper vans. Enough of the travelling around on the vehicle. A new vehicle is available, Boeing 737-100. Could start a plane service, to be fair. But where do I put the airport? I'll put it in the middle of here, to be fair. Well, I'm going to buy an airport. Buy an airport and put it over here as well. Just to see what the planes are like. Just out of like curiosity. Don't know where I'm going to put it here, mind you. Actually nowhere suitable. Unless I built a road. Oh, hang on. Right, let's build a road to it. Or okay, I think that's connected to it. I think the other one's already connected to the road. No, it's not. It will be in a second though. Right, okay. So. There we go. Wow, what a beast can I fly from here? Capacity 10, 15. What the hell? That's an interesting flight path. If Steve was a vehicle, he would be a Fryer truck. He hit his scalp and ran a mile. For God's sake, Terence. Let's watch this fly before we decide to finish the stream for this evening. Hope it doesn't crash into a building, that wouldn't be a good idea. Is Mike Mills on board? He could be, you know. He could be. Is this the fastest speed this plane can do? I surely hope not. I've got a feeling, you know, both the pilot and the co-pilot are bold. They look like it, to be fair. Welcome to this service to Bold Hill, calling at St Baldy's Junction, Rainbold, Bolton, Shinetown, Boldby, Bold Green, Waverville Technology Park and Bold Hill. Plane taking off at 70 miles an hour? I don't think so. This is what I thought. So Steve, do you live in Blacon? I thought you lived in Balderton. No, I used to live in Blacon. I've never lived in Balderton, no. I don't approve of Balderton, though. Stupid place name. No, I don't live in Blacon, I live in Ellesmere Port. At least they are wearing hats to hide the shame. This service will be calling additionally at St Slafford Central. For God's sake. Inbred Port. Balderton and Bretton are pretty close places. Aye, they sure are. I think there's only a couple of miles between them. Something like that. No slaphead is a saint though. Rude. Hit the brakes, Jack. You don't want to go through the perimeter fence. Cool game this. Would be cool with mods. Yeah, it definitely would be cool with mods, and I dare say there will be a lot out there. Probably loads of different buses, planes and everything. Unfortunately, we will not be able to call it Inbred Port today. This is due to it being full of shiny bold domeheads. People on this plane, the two bold pilots and LeBron James. Oh dear me. Okay. Well guys, I think I'm going to end tonight's stream here. For those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, if you do want to see more, why not consider subscribing to the channel? If you do, make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so you know when I can go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you enjoyed this live stream, hit that like button as well. It will show your appreciation for the stream. And I probably won't be streaming tomorrow evening, but I do plan to on Friday. Not quite sure what I'll be playing yet. I might play a bit more of this, I don't know yet. For now guys, thanks for watching, and well, I'll be back later in the week for another stream.